Alright guys, welcome to the video. So this week I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite perfume houses. And no,
it's not XRAY.
You guys know that I love that house. But today I'll be talking about the house of BDK. So if you're not familiar with the house of BDK, they're a brand from France and they put out some amazing high quality niche fragrances. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 BDK fragrances that I have in my collection. So if you're interested in the house of BDK, then let's jump into it. So first up on the list from the house of BDK, we have Tobac Rose. So this one is definitely one of my favorites from the brand. It's a perfect combination of rose, a little bit of tobacco, and some sweet, sexy chocolate. Upon initial spray with this one, you definitely get a heavy blast of rose with some sweetness, and that sweetness is coming a little bit from some plum and some very light tobacco notes. And then as this fragrance starts to dry down, you get this chocolatiness that really starts to push forward, and it smells heavenly and amazing in the cool air. So this is a perfect scent for the cooler weather. I probably wouldn't wear it in the warmer months, but for fall and winter, this works amazing. And for me, this is an evening scent. So it's a sexy date night fragrance. Yeah, I mean, you can wear it during the day, to each his own, you know. For me, this works perfectly at night in the right setting, and it's a sexy one and definitely one of my favorites. This one is made by one of my favorite perfumers, Julian Rasquinet. He does amazing work and I'm a huge fan of his, so you know, it is a pleasure for me to wear this fragrance. Also, this one is a heavy performer. 2 sprays and this will last you the entire night. It has very strong projection and the sillage on this one is awesome. Love it. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Tobac Rose by BDK. So next up, this fragrance really needs no introduction. It is probably the most popular scent from the brand. From the house of BDK, this is Gree Charl. I absolutely love this fragrance. This one is probably the most cozy fragrance on the list. Like, this is a perfect rainy day scent. You know, when you don't want to leave the house and you just kind of want to cuddle up to someone, maybe watch movies and just spend some close time together, like under a blanket. Like, it is just the coziest scent and I absolutely love it. Yeah, upon initial spray with this one, you get some cardamom and some fig and a little bit of tea. And then when you move into the dry down, that sandalwood and tonka bean really push through to give this one a nice, just full, round creaminess. It's just the sexiest lazy scent. I love this one. Performance on this one is great as well. You know, I typically do about like 4 sprays with this one. Projection on this one is moderate to strong. BDK also released an XRAY version that I have smelled before, but I don't own. But it is definitely one that I want to pick up in the future. It pushes a bit more to the masculine side of things, I think. It's also an XRAY de parfum versus this one, which is an eau de parfum concentration. But yeah, in the future, it's definitely one that I'd like to pick up. I might put it on my Christmas wish list, so we'll see. But yeah, Gree Charl is a great one. And you know, it does get a lot of love and hype in the community, and it's definitely well deserved. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Gree Charl by BDK. Next up, from the house of BDK, we have Wood Jasmine. So this one doesn't get talked a whole lot about in the fragrance community, and I don't know why. I absolutely love this one. So this one is a sweet amber floral fragrance. So basically, if you think about some plum and fruits that you have soaking in a wooden barrel of booze, and that's what you get with this one. This is such a sexy and intoxicating combination that I absolutely love. And it's completely unisex. This is right down the center. Men and women can both wear this one. And performance is great, just like with the other BDK fragrances on the list. So this has strong to moderate projection. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing fragrance. I don't know why it's not talked about very often, but yeah, Wood Jasmine's a great one. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Wood Jasmine by BDK. All right, next up from the house of BDK, we have Pas Ce Soir XRAY. So this one is a sweet, fruity, amber floral fragrance. This one is sexy. This is the XRAY version. So the original Pas Ce Soir definitely pushed quite feminine in my opinion. Not to say that, you know, wear what you want. Anyone can wear it, but for me, in my own personal taste, it pushed really feminine. So when they released this XRAY version, I wasn't quite sure or even too keen to get my nose on it. But once I did, I was pleasantly surprised. I love this one. Yeah, they added patchouli and cacao to this one to kind of edge it more towards the masculine side. So this one, you know, is completely unisex. Men and women can wear it. And yeah, this is a sexy one. Performance is strong with this one. So, you know, I usually do about 3 sprays with this, and I get about 10 hours of longevity, and projection is quite strong with this one. So yeah, you don't need a whole lot of sprays. This just leaves the most intoxicating scent bubble around you. It's a sexy one. I love this bottle because with the XRAY version, you know, given the added patchouli and cacao, it gave it kind of a mysterious and darkness. So I feel like this bottle is an accurate representation of that. So yeah, I absolutely love it. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Pas Ce Soir XRAY from BDK. All right, guys, last but not least, from the house of BDK, we have Vanille Leather. So this one is my most recent acquisition from the house, and I decided to go with like a 10 ml bottle because I wanted to save a little bit of space. So this is slightly powdery, vanillic. You definitely get a heavy burst of florals, as well as some powderiness from the orris root in this fragrance. Off my skin, those florals definitely push off. And I wore this fragrance to work last week, and one of my coworkers had said, wow, you smell kind of floral. So yeah, it definitely pushes off my skin in that way. But once you move into the dry down with this one, that's where that vanilla and, you know, like a very, very slight leathery tone start to push forward. And yeah, this is a great one. You know, I would say if you don't like the smell of violet or powdery fragrances, then this may not be your cup of tea. But for me, works a treat, and I really, really enjoy it. So after I go through this 10 ml bottle, we'll see. I might upgrade to the 100 ml, or I might go again with another 10 ml. But this is one that I can definitely see myself keeping in the collection because it's really that good. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Vanille Leather by BDK. All right, guys, so that's all I have for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and let me know what BDK fragrances you have in your collection or ones that you're interested in getting in the future. I'd love to hear about them. And also, just wanted to let everyone know, I wanted to say a big thank you to all the subscribers and all the people who have come to watch the channel. It really, really means a lot. Thank you so, so much. This will probably be my last video for the year, and then I'll pick things up again once the new year starts in 2024. And I'm really looking forward to chatting to you guys more in the comments. I hope that everyone has a wonderful Christmas and a very, very happy new year. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in 2024. Happy holidays.